Hey guys, I was just grading your defense mechanisms, um, and a lot of you guys are not doing well on the scenarios. Okay, so you did fine on the quiz where it was just the definition, but then when you go to put it in, I guess, an actual scenario, I think it was harder for y'all to get the right one. So I just want to go over these really quick. All right. So you receive a poor grade on a test. You believe the test was unfair. When you speak to the teacher, he says, sorry, you'll just have to study harder next time. When you arrive home, you yell at your roommate because the house is messy. Okay. Well, most of you got this one. This is displacement. You're really not mad at your roommate about the house being messy. You're really upset about receiving a poor grade on the test. So that is displacement. All right, number 2 is probably the most missed one. Okay, so let me see if I can help you guys understand this. You're envious of a friend's new car. The next time you and your friends are driving around town, you see a car just like it being driven by a stranger. You say to your friends about the stranger, I bet that girl is a spoiled brat. Okay, that is projection. Okay, you don't know that girl. You don't know if she is a spoiled brat. You're saying, I bet she's a spoiled brat because you think your friend who has the new car is a spoiled brat. So you are projecting how you feel about your friend onto this stranger. Okay? Does that make sense? So anytime that we say something about someone, either that we don't know, we're really revealing either things that we think about ourselves or something that we think about someone else that reminds us of that person. Okay, so does that make sense? So you're projecting how you feel in that situation. The person is projecting how they feel about their friend onto just a stranger. Okay, so that's why that's projection. All right, you're watching TV. Newsflash interrupts the program. There's a horrible accident has occurred in your hometown with dozens of people been killed. You switch the channel and try not to think about it. So this could be denial or suppression, okay, that you're just suppressing it. You're just not going to deal with that right now, okay? So it could be denial or suppression, all right? Okay, number 4, you're attending a sponsored lunch with free box lunches. The food looks really good, so you take 2 and you tell yourself, I just won't have one next time. Okay, that is rationalization. If you're rationalizing, you're making an excuse like, oh, well, I'll just do this next time. So I'll just, I won't, I'll get 2 this time and then I won't get 1 the next time. When in reality, you're only supposed to get 1. Okay, so that's rationalization. Another rationalization would be, if you are late and you say, oh, I was late because I hit traffic. Well, you may have hit traffic, but maybe you left your house 5 or 10 minutes late anyway. So you're rationalizing saying, well, it's because I hit traffic, but in reality, you left late anyway, so you would have been late anyway. All right. You develop a crush on a friend. Every time you see them, you tease them or criticize. This is reaction formation. So when you act the opposite of how you really feel, that's reaction formation. So I use reaction formation all the time. Okay, this is when I get on to you or get on to, I do fine one-on-one, but when I'm getting onto a whole group and I'll say, I really don't appreciate y'all, being disrespectful. And then I smile or laugh or make a joke in the next few minutes. That's reaction formation because I am personally I'm uncomfortable with the fact that I've had to get onto a whole group of people, I guess. I mean, it really doesn't bother me to get onto them. It just means that, I particularly like for people to be happy, but anyway, that's when you do something that's opposite of how you're really feeling, that's reaction formation, okay? So, you see this on the playground all the time with children, but, like if a girl likes a boy, she'll hit him or whatever, or if a boy likes a girl, he'll chase her or scare her or something. So, but this is what it turns into is in grown up world. All right. Let's see. So number 6, you get upset at your parents. After arguing with them, you go out and run 2 miles. That is sublimation. So that can be a healthy way to deal with something, but that is sublimation. All right. Or you go play the guitar, or you go practice your instrument, or you go write in your journal, or you go draw. I mean, something that's constructive. It can be a healthy way. Just, you just need to recognize, okay, I am not dealing with whatever the issue is at hand. I'm going to run. Okay, so I mean, you're probably going to have to deal with the issue at hand at some point. Okay. All right. Okay, number 7. Nobody wants to get this one right. I mean, a lot of you did, but you and your mother get in a fight about missing curfew. Instead of discussing it like the rational young adults you are, you stomp your feet and you slam the door. Okay, that is regression. Okay, you are regressing back to a former stage. Okay, I mean, not trying to criticize. We've all done regret. We've all regressed, but regression. I mean, basically, you're throwing a temper tantrum. Okay, so like punching a wall, punching the floor. I mean, boys, which I don't know that there's only a few boys in our class anyway, and a couple of them don't have internet at home. So, when you're an adolescent though, or a teenager, you're dealing with tons of emotions and hormones, and sometimes you just don't know how to deal with all of them. But if you have regressed, if you see that you're using this as a defense mechanism, you need to address it, because you don't want to go into adulthood, punching through walls. Okay. I mean, you really don't. All right. Or slamming doors, or throwing glasses, or, that's not a healthy way to deal with things that upset you. Okay. Can we recognize that's not a healthy way? All right. Okay. You tell a joke at a party. No one laughs. You're really embarrassed. Later, when a friend asks you about it, you cannot remember telling the joke. Like, I'm not saying you're just acting like you can't remember it. That would be suppression. But I mean, like, you really cannot remember it. That would be repression. All right. So your brain has said, hey, that was too painful. That was too embarrassing. We're just going to forget about it. All right. So hope that makes sense. Okay. So look back over these. Make sure that you have an understanding. All right.